Hello everybody, welcome to the video. My name is Owen Fox and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today's a beautiful day and today I want to talk about what is a love-hate relationship. Thank you for joining me. So a love-hate relationship is when you're in a passionate or a loving relationship, but there are triggers where it leads to the hate side of the relationship. So there's the passion and the thrill and the excitement or the connection and the love, the goodness on one side, but then on the other side there is the triggers from past programming and conditioning, and then trauma or unhealed wounds, pain, trauma, etc. So that's what it is, basically speaking. So the way to heal or remedy or fix a love-hate relationship is to heal and look at your own, and to be honest with yourself and to your loved one. After you're honest with yourself, be honest with your loved one and admit your weaknesses, flaws / things you're working on, your conditioning and programming, and your trauma and old wounds that have not yet been fully felt or released or loved and acknowledged with compassion, but with also acknowledgement. This is the beautiful Irish sea, everybody, the gorgeous cliff walk. So what you do is you look at each other in the eye a little bit. You don't have to stare at each other in a freaky way. And you exercise honesty and what's called vulnerability, which is or authenticity, which is sharing about what's usually deemed to be not good or bad or dirty or wrong, that type of thing, where there's a sense of self-judgment or criticism or shame. That's called vulnerability, where we're expressing our so-called perceived weaknesses. But of course, the ironical thing is it takes great courage. Well, it can do. It depends how confident or self-assured or healed we are. I don't really particularly mind talking about this sort of stuff too much, maybe a little bit sometimes, depends on how sensitive it is. But a lot of the stuff that most people would think is like this, I am, but I'm still working and growing, have my own things to improve. But it just takes a degree of bravery and courage at the beginning, for sure. I totally agree with that, and I was the same. But with practice, you learn what's normal or what your rights are, and you have rights to your own feelings. We have rights to what we want. We have the right to be us, and so does everyone. And the ironical thing is, nearly every human is the same. We all have certain wishes, desires, possible whatever, sexual thoughts. Of course, we fucking have sexual thoughts. Almost everybody does. That's what happens when you develop hormones when you're above the age of a certain age, like a teenager-y puberty type of age. You're developing your own sexuality gradually. So obviously then as an adult, of course everyone's going to have these sexual thoughts. We all have so much trauma to heal, and we all have programming and conditioning from our family, friends, society, media and culture and schooling. So everyone's the same, so why are we ashamed to be ourselves? Because everyone's the same. So you teach through example. If you want someone to be kind and honest to you, you have to then exemplify the exact behaviour which you want them to be with you, but you've got to do it first. Unless they happen to be doing it with you first. If they're doing it with you first, you're in a blessed relationship. You're with somebody who knows more than you in certain areas about mind and emotions and self-help and development and spirituality. So then you're blessed. So take their good parts, look at them, be brave, and then if you're the first one, if they're not doing what you want in terms of connection and honesty and vulnerability, then you gotta learn what it is and to practice it with your own self-thought and how you love and treat yourself or think about yourself, and then exemplify through your behavior, actions and words with them, and they will cop on if they're in any way inclined for self-growth or self-improvement. And if they're not, eventually you may want to consider possibly, if it's not going anywhere and they're unwilling to change or grow and they're not open and they're closed and they're stuck in their ways and they're never going to change, or they're just it's basically that way, or if it's an abusive relationship, and I don't mean trigger as an abuse, but I mean hardcore abuse, not just people getting all the love-hate type of emotions charging and but if it's actually tempers flaring and all sorts of madness and abuse, then yeah, definitely you want to leave that relationship. And idealistically, you generally don't want to be in a relationship with someone who's not like a good friend. So when you do leave a relationship, you want to do it like in an amicable way possible, unless it's an abusive one, which you have to just get out. Boink. But otherwise, you become friends, which hopefully you should already be. But you know, we live in a non-idealistic world, obviously. We've come here as souls for lessons. We don't all enter relationships as conscious friends or conscious beings. This is the path of awakening. If you're still in this video, you're definitely a very conscious person with a desire for change and growth and expansion. Expansion of the heart, expansion of the mind, expansion of your energy being, chakras, meridians, and energy. But what a beautiful walk in nature. So saying sorry and making up fast is the best way to heal and to reconnect after triggers. Say sorry, admit your mistakes, or if you were wrong in some way. Not as in like a wrong or bad person, but just, you know, behaviorally. Nothing wrong with that, everybody. So just, yeah, that's it. So hope this video helped. Any other thoughts, questions, suggestions? If you've liked this video, give it a like please. It really helps the channel to grow, spread the word, spread the wings, so it can help other people to take flight into their own awakening and soaring through the skies of beauty. Look at that. Love that. Me walking. Oh, I'm wearing even socks today. Usually it's always odd socks. Cool. So everyone have a lovely day. Many blessings and love from my heart to your heart. And thank you for watching, and thanks for any support to this channel, such as likes, shares, comments, whatever. Don't even need to necessarily leave a comment, but yeah. And for one-to-one coaching or my herb store, I love to do that. Consultations, herb store, anything like that. Check it out below in the links. I have some lovely other little links or playlists as well in this description box. And I just love to help people. It's been my biggest passion for so many years, like 7 years almost, 6 years. Made so many YouTube videos, 1,500 or more now probably. And no, just love it. So, care for you, and befriend me on Facebook because I'm active there. And other than that, I'll see you around. Have a nice day. Take care, lots of love. See ya. Get out there, nature.